this is a tutorial on how to tie Sway's small satin headband. The first style is a classic side tie. What you're going to do is you're going to start with those 2 middle clips, and I like to start off to the side a little bit. That's going to kick those tails out to the side just a little bit more. And then once you get those first 2 clips in, then just comfortably tie it into place. You don't have to tie it tight, just up against your head is great. And then once you get them tied into place, then you'll feel the raised edges of those clips. Push those clips back just a little bit to grab a little hair, and then push those raised edges towards your head to close the clips. And there you go. It is on for the day, not going to slide off the back of your head. Perfect little cute style for a short haircut or a messy bun. The next is a floppy top bow. But with this one, you're going to start with the clips at the back of your head. Those clips always point towards the crown of your head. So if you're starting at the back, they're going to scoop up the back of your head, and those points are going to point up. So once you just tie that at the top of your head. You don't have to tie it tight. Once again, just up against your head, and then push the rest of those clips in to secure them. And there you go. You can either leave it like that, which is very cute, great with a little ponytail, or if you think those tails are a little bit longer, you can throw that in a triple knot just kind of a soft triple knot to make those tails a little bit shorter. Or if that's still too long for you, you can also just tuck those little tails in. The next is a top bow. So you start exactly the way you just started for that floppy top bow, with those 2 clips at the bottom, and then just tie that top part into a bow. This is super cute with like a little summer dress or maybe even a swimsuit. But once you get that bow in place, then just go back in and secure those other 4 clips by pushing them back a little bit and then towards your head. The next is a modified Grace Kelly. It is an unrolled style where you're going to start with those clips open and pointed towards the small section of the headband. So you just flip it over your head and secure those first 2 clips, and then tie it behind your hair. I like to start with my hair up just so I can get those clips into place. And once you get it tied on the side of your head, if you can get it tied on the side of your head, like you can see, I'm not the best knot tire without a mirror. There you go. And then once you get it tied, then once again, just go back in and secure those final 4 clips by pushing them towards your head. So you can leave your hair up underneath there, or you can pull it down. So if you have long enough hair, it peeks out from below. But this is such a beautiful, super chic style. Perfect for summer or wearing it to the beach or with your swimsuit. Grace Kelly is tied underneath your chin, so this is a little bit of a modification on that classic style. The boho chic, that I like to call it, is just a little bit different than the modified Grace Kelly. Instead of tying that underneath your hair, you're just going to tie it, you're going to circle it back and tie it on top of itself. So this is so cute for, once again, summer or music festivals, or any day you want to just add a little bit of color to your hair. Same thing, once you get it tied into place, you just push the rest of those clips in, and it just adds that little bit of fun color to any outfit. The final style is a bandana cap, which is an absolute classic. I like to start with my hair in pigtails. You can start with a low ponytail, but not necessary. It's just a little bit easier to get those clips into place if your hair is a little bit smoother. So once you get your hair styled as you want it, all you do is start the same way as you've started the last 2 styles, with those clips open and pointed towards the smaller section. Clip it in at your root line, and then just fold that larger section over your forehead and tie it in place behind your head. This one takes a little bit more styling, but once you get it tied behind your head, then you just push the rest of those 4 remaining clips up and lock them into style by pushing them towards your head. So they're going to push up and towards your head to just grab a little hair. This is going to prevent that cap from sliding off your head. For anybody that's tried this style with just a plain silk or satin scarf, they know that this might be adorable to start with, but it is going to slide off the back of your head in about 5 seconds. So this style with the sway headband is going to stay on all day and keep you flawless. The satin headbands are washable. I can suggest hand wash cold, lay them flat to dry, no fabric softener, and preferably don't iron, but if you do for some reason need to iron them, I would use a cool iron on the synthetic or polyester setting. I would make sure that your heat settings aren't off, because sometimes those irons run a little hot and it will melt this fabric. So just be careful to use the lowest possible setting, but if you lay it flat to dry, you shouldn't need to iron it. I love the short satin headband for throwing on with an updo, because it just adds a little style and color with it without having the long tails of the larger satin headband. But this is also a great headband for short hairdos that you just want to add a little variety to, or women with thinner hair really like this short satin headband because there's just a little less bulk than there is to the long satin headband. But regardless of your hairstyle, this is guaranteed to become your favorite go-to satin headband.